Hello and welcome back to Half-Life 2. Whoa. I do not... I guess the second half of this game has been a series of I don't remember this. I remember the Citadel, but I don't remember all of the Citadel. There's certainly parts of the Citadel that I don't know, that I don't remember. Hey, you know, like, this is one of the reasons I... is that a head crab? This is one of the reasons I decided to replay this game, is that... it's not fresh in my memory anymore. And, you know, it's like most people, if you give them a wish, their wish is to, like, forget about playing one of their favorite games so they can experience it for the first time again. I don't know how many games I have that I would, you know, wish for something like that. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you this. The Outer Wilds. The Outer Wilds, I do genuinely wish I could forget everything about, including what I played of the alpha version. My greatest regret is that I played the alpha prototype of Outer Wilds. I wouldn't say this is my greatest, like, regret ever. It's just, like, I regret it a lot. Playing through the Outer Wilds prototype alpha, that came out, I think, like 5 years before the final version, and it basically spoiled every big gimmick in the game. By big gimmick, I mean a lot of the novel kind of puzzles. Sure. Are we doing this? And you know, if I hadn't played that prototype, Outer Wilds would have been so much more, like, kind of mind-blowing and, like, just really interesting to solve. Not that it wasn't worth playing as is. I do really enjoy it. In fact, excuse me? What? I actually, this is, yeah, I wasn't prepared, or not prepared, I wasn't like planning on announcing this. Oh, I see. I want to go to the other one. That's really funny if you just like make the mistake of getting on the wrong one because you're not paying attention. I do actually want to do the Outer Wilds for this channel. It will not be a blind playthrough. I have played through it. But I do really want to play through it because I'm actually very excited for the expansion. Forget what it's called. I do forget what it's called, but you know, it's not a big deal. Just the expansion for the Outer Wilds. They said that it's gonna be the only one they do, and I am really excited for that. That game was like seriously amazing. Like just some of the best storytelling in a game, period, and some of the best world building in a game, period, and like some of the best environmental design in a game, period. Like it's just like it hits so many notes, and it also has some genuinely amazing like game like mechanics, I guess puzzle solving gimmicks. Forgot about those things. You never really do fight those things, do you? I don't know if they're really enemies. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing through the Outer Wilds. Maybe even after I'm done Half-Life, because I know the expansion is coming out soon. You know, I don't know if maybe I want to do a playthrough with the expansion. I have no idea what is going to be like you know, this is how you should do this. I think I probably will wait till the expansion comes out. But I do have some new stuff planned for the channel, and I think that y'all who enjoy my content, who support me, by the way, thank you very much, will appreciate what I've got planned, including the CUD fans, including the you know, traditional roguelike fans. I'm never going to like completely stop posting traditional roguelike likes, because I mean there's so many that I could like try out and be bad at for a while. And there are so many that I mean, like, I haven't beat them. They really are a commitment to try and actually beat them. But also, like, there's just an unending supply of, like, new novel traditional roguelikes that I'd like to play with. And then, like, lastly, I know that in a way I have, like, kind of, that is the promise with this channel, is like most of the people who are subscribed to me are subscribed to me because they like traditional roguelikes. So as much as I am going to try and, you know, post more general content, just like me playing games like Half-Life 2, I'll never fully give up on traditional roguelikes. I might take breaks occasionally, but right now we are in the golden age of traditional roguelikes. When you have stuff like Jupiter Hell coming out, which is just like an awesome kind of like modern take on traditional roguelikes, and not the spicy bad take, but like the genuine, like, it is a traditional roguelike and we've streamlined certain things and made certain things very approachable. That's like extra good. That's the extra goodness there. So we are in the Citadel. I thought there was more to the Citadel. Maybe I remembered stuff that never happened. I love that they try to, like, destroy all of your stuff and then they accidentally overpower the gravity gun. Thus making the Gmod gun.
So, this is Dr. Freeman. At last.
Whoa!
I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant. Well, I am nothing if not pragmatic.
What? This is like one of the best endings to a game. You know, they take something that is familiar to you and just, crank it up to 11.
We might have been able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect. Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator, you showed every promise of becoming a valuable and productive contributor to the scientific process. And yet, I'm not sure what spurred you to it. But there is really no place in this enterprise for a rogue physicist.
I forgot that you could just, like, rip this stuff out. Meow. I'll take him with me. No, come back. Oh. I'm taking all of the power cores except the one I need. Oh, I didn't know that it did that, actually. Took a little bit of damage there, but, like, I love this. He's just, like, completely unstoppable. It's just, like, so good. You feel like you earn this, you know?
Your mentors are partly to blame. Of course, my disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they planted when you were young and gullible. But while they certainly share a great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles, it is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
I mean, can you really say that though? I know, like, listen, I know that, you know, we all know that Breen is anything but moral. And so, you know, obviously when he says things like, you know, you don't care about humanity's future, it comes with a, you know, a twinge of like very deliberate irony, right? But like for real though, how can you say that? Because they like don't agree with you, I guess? It's just a weird thing. I don't know. I'm reading into this statement a little bit hard. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, if I'm being honest. Just have infinite health. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters, you know? I think I am supposed to be waiting. Oh, yeah. Man, every elevator in this game is slow. No exceptions. Doesn't matter if it's like crank or operated or like powered by techno fusion reactors. They're all slow. No fast elevators in this game. I love that you can like grab those and shoot them and do some damage and then like pull them back. Like you can reuse them basically. You know, out of like all of the methods of like getting killed, I think vaporization would be a pretty good one, because that's gotta be pretty quick and painless, right? We're still going up, or is this it? We're still going up. Oh yeah, one more. Ow. More Breen?
Dr. Freeman, if you can. You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
I guess if Gordon Freeman was ever going to talk, that would be it, right? I'm not saying that's a good moment to like have Gordon Freeman talk, but like, you know, literally challenge, you know, someone's existence is challenged as being like completely worthless in that respect. It's like, do you remain silent? Most people would not remain silent.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only begin to glimpse.
I don't think I was doing the good stuff there. That wasn't the good shoot, you know?
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival.
That was in fact the bad shoot. Oh, right. They give you cores to play with here. Man. All right. Yeah. You laid the foundations. I got it. That seems to hurt him. Nice. Oh, yeah. Can we have a look inside? That's something, like, they do eventually answer that question.
Look at what you are throwing away. Is it worth it?
It's like very meaty in there, you know? What is a Strider made of? It definitely looks like a combination of like alien and technology, right? And I think we do get the answer to that question in Alex. Can't remember, you know, what the answer is though. So, you know, and even if I could, I wouldn't spoil it. Because even if you aren't going to play Alex, if you don't intend to, or if you don't have the means to, you might want to watch me play Alex. I think that will probably happen eventually. Those things kind of remind me of like the System Shock cover, like the original one. This is not going to go well, right? There's a interesting like, both news article as well as I guess Reddit post about how large the Citadel actually is. How come you never fight those things? Like how tall is it? How large is it? And people have thought they had come to the conclusion that it was like so big because they like, you know, compared it to, I think they like took the model size based on how big the city was as reference to its original reference, which was like, I think New York or LA or something. And then they just, you know, how wide is it versus like how tall, like, you know, how high is the peak, and then they got the size. And then someone else said, like, yeah, that's okay and all, but it doesn't really cover the fact that like how big the interior is, like how large the interiors that you're like wandering around as you're like fighting Combine. So they like took the like base floor of like how big the actual map was, and then laid the Citadel model like on top of it to try and like get a accurate idea of how big it was. And it was like, you know, I think like 9,000 miles or something insane. I'll have to try and get the actual like how tall they came to the conclusion that the Citadel was. But like basically the top is like up, in the lower hemisphere or for like mid hemisphere is like kind of insane.
Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do.
Yo, how about shut up?
I'm sorry, Gordon.
What is this thing connected to? I'm not seeing a rail.
Gas giants, inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences. Worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last. What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor. First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself. If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex. Honey.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen. You let her go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance your mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No!
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Yes.
Guards, get in here! They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please!
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't.
Hurry! Dad, hang on.
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna...
No!
Ouch.
Dad!
Oh, no,
Where's my gun?
don't worry about me, honey.
Did you take it?
Time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith, look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go. Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me. Hey, listen. That It's him. There he is.
Shit.
All right.
Damn it, not again. The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? I wonder where he's going.
This has been very stark on commentary. I don't really want to talk over the ending, but we're pretty much through it now.
This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen. I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can.
All right.
Get in the elevator and I'll let you in. Don't forget to charge up your suit.
It's all charged up. Let's do this.
Do your worst, Gordon.
Don't you mean my best? Do my best. Always got to do your best. Always be doing your best, you know? That's the best you can do. Ah.
There he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten.
The Freeman particle, huh?
When the collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible. Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed. And even
Am I supposed to sneak through there before? Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
We all good. Have this place blown up, lickety split.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
All right. So I like this ending. I think it's you know, maybe a little dry. I say that because it's like, you know, there's not really a lot to it. I do like Breen's dialogue. I think it's pretty fun. But besides that, it's like pretty much more of what you've seen. You know, you gotta take the cores out, kill the Combine, you know. And I don't think it should be like more novel than that necessarily. But maybe for some it is a kind of a letdown.
Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
But I don't know. I like it. I think I think it does hold up, and I think it is a good ending. I'll say like the ending, meaning this this fight. Man, I swear to God, that glass is like invisible. I straight up did not see that glass. I thought I was jumping into nothing.
would have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Okay.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
My God. The portal's opening.
I hope you said your farewell.
I guess we're not getting rid of these. I always forget like the main crux. It's just more helicopters. Also, I'm taking a lot of damage. Damn. Come on. Alright, that's good. That's good. Please don't die. Alright, that's good. Okay, more Combine? Ah, there we go.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Oh, I see. Destroy it.
You don't know what you will unleash. You could bring down this whole Citadel. Think,
No,
man.
he's getting away.
Think of the people below.
Is that like the worst of it, honestly?
Yeah! Did it! Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
And there you have it. It's Half-Life 2. Yo. Man, I had like completely forgotten everything about the, most of the Citadel. I remembered the gravity gun getting amped up, and that's a lot of fun. But like besides that, not a whole much. I really don't know what to say. I mean, like, I really love this game, and I'm looking forward actually to playing episode 1 and 2, And I mean, the reason I did this in the first place is I wanted to do some conversion mods, like total conversion mods, with their own campaigns, and I still would like to do that. So that may be what comes next, or it might be that I continue and just do like episode 1. Episode 1, I will say, I recall it being kind of lackluster, but I might be pleasantly surprised by that. I don't want to assume that it's going to be bad. But yeah, if you've been watching this series, I guess you also have a Outer Wilds series to look forward to, if indeed you will look forward to that. But anyway, I hope that you did enjoy this, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're new to my channel and looking for more stuff, maybe more Half-Life content, or just like traditional roguelikes and other weirdo content. Hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. I will cut the credits out, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.